Hello guys, so I've been spending some days in New York now, and I've been spending a lot of time enjoying the city but also working a lot. Just like you see here, this was at a shoot somewhere in Queens, I think. And yeah, we've been shooting a little movie on 8mm film.
I liked it. I very much liked it. Just the whole conversation once.
It doesn't even matter what you guys say, you just have to talk.
Okay, I recently lost someone and you remind me of them.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for your loss, man.
Thank you, just like take care of yourself, you know, life's short and
thank you.
You never know. Yeah.
Like I said in my previous vlog, I spent a lot of time working in New York, and yeah, we didn't stop that day. We went to the Upper East Side later that night, and we met up and just walked around the city. Just shot some stuff. As you can see here, it was pretty random. This is me and Kodai and my friend Freddy behind the camera operating. Most of my shoots and projects are mainly, just freestyle and just going with the flow. And those shoots are fun. They're very fun, but most of them are mainly based on work that I wanted to do. And working is fun. I like being productive, and being productive is very important for the things that I do. But sometimes it's not always fun, because the next day I felt how I was neglecting the fun part of it. So hello guys, I am currently at the Central Park, like right at the entrance of the Central Park. I think this view is nuts. I still can't really comprehend that I'm here. It's still kind of unreal. And to be honest, I've been taking too much time, too much thought, and too much effort into working here that I haven't really gotten the time to enjoy everything yet. It's my first week and I feel so overwhelmed and a bit tired of everything. But we're trying. And I still have one more week, and I'm gonna try to still do some good work. I'll try to enjoy the city a bit more. So yeah, enjoy this view and see you soon. I sometimes need to do a better job at balancing my productivity and my work and my life, basically. But I figured that I'm sometimes so in my head, and the best thing that helps with that is just having good people around you. And I've never really had friends to rely on, but somehow they kind of came into my life, and I was very down that day. And you can see my friend Freddy, he's gonna hate me for putting that in the vlog, but I think he kind of felt that, and he was just trying to make me laugh, and he was just there. And I'm very grateful, very, very grateful for having people in my life that actually care about me and look after me. And here you see us riding on, I think it's 6th Avenue, and we were just enjoying the beautiful weather. I was trying to let myself go a little bit more that day because I was very, very down. Freddie also helped me shoot some content that day, which was very helpful. It's always nicer to work with friends instead of doing everything on your own. And then we just enjoyed the rest of the day, spent a little bit of time in Manhattan. Being in your early 20s, and for me kind of being at the beginning of the career that I want to have, it's not always easy to take time off. I always feel like I have to do more, I have to reach the next goal. So I sometimes just take some time to breathe and just be present and just enjoy wherever I am. Later that day, I took the subway back to Brooklyn when I was on my own again, and I got changed. Yeah, it kind of hit me, and I got a kick of energy, and then I went to Williamsburg. I went back to Brooklyn and got changed, and I just wanted to go to the waterfront because I actually feel very inspired by that place, and I don't know, I just feel very inspired there, and I wanted to enjoy the rest of the weather. And I was very energetic, like I said, and actually felt like I wanted to shoot some stuff, even though I said to myself I wanted to be more relaxed that day. But this is what it's about, make it fun, and I was having fun. So I went on a little monologue, and that's what you're gonna see now. Well, hello. I am currently in Brooklyn. I think I'm in Williamsburg. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I am sitting across from Manhattan, so you can see the skyline in the background. Please tell me that this is not the most beautiful view you've ever seen. Like the sun is just setting. It's very warm. I'm still a bit sweaty because I've been shooting some content just right now. That's why I'm in a suit. If you find yourself in Brooklyn, facing the skyline of Manhattan in a suit, then you know you've made it. No, I'm just playing. No, but I had a very good day today. I've been very productive. I've just been on my own today. The past couple of days I've always been around people, which is very nice. I loved it. Something about going about your day on your own is very healing and very resetting and very rewarding. I feel like you get to choose whatever you want to do. You get to choose your plan. You get to choose whatever you want to eat, whatever you want to see. Go wherever you want to go. So I'm telling you guys, first of all, go on a solo trip. Always recommend going on a solo trip. You're gonna grow, you're gonna find out so many things about yourself. You have to start navigating yourself with the infrastructure of a different country, of a different city. You always have to adjust. So what's for sure, you're always gonna have some character development and some changes you're gonna benefit from in the future. Like dealing with certain struggles that you wouldn't normally do in your comfort, in your hometown, like getting used to how a different city or a different country works. So yeah, that's always one thing I love about traveling. You always get rewarded with the task of trying to survive in another country and trying to just understand how things work. Adjusting is always one step closer to your growth. So yeah, I just had my first week in New York and it's been crazy intense in the most beautiful way. I have to say I put a lot of pressure on myself to like see everything and do everything and shoot as much content as I can. And yesterday I found myself to be very stressed and bummed out. And I didn't have a very good day yesterday. I felt like my mood was off and yeah, there were a bunch of things that came together. So today I was trying to just take some time for myself and enjoy the city, still be productive. I was very, very productive, but it was fun and that's what matters. Be productive, always work on yourself, but make it fun. And I feel like I'm sometimes not doing a very good job at it, but I'm still getting better and I'm learning and I'm trying. That's what matters. You need to try. Try to work on yourself. Try new things. Try finding out new things about yourself. Like, it's my first time in the States. I'm alone. I traveled alone. I've never done that before. Is it uncomfortable? Sometimes, maybe. But for me, it's the best thing I can do. It's just like sitting with yourself, making experiences with yourself. Like I'm sitting here alone in a suit. I'm sitting alone in a suit. In New York fucking City. Look at this. I still can't get over this. It still doesn't feel real to me. It's been such a big dream for such a long time and I'm here now. And I did it myself. I pay for everything myself. I work to be here. So that's all I can tell you guys. Just work hard and it's gonna be rewarded. This week's been crazy. I've met some very cool people, very cool creatives, other creators, artists, photographers, videographers. Like you probably have seen, I've met the Raw Dog guys. Let me tell you real quick, I've been such a fan of Raw Dog. Like Ian, Noah, Tin, Darren. I've loved those guys for so long. Mikey as well, I've met Mikey too. I've been following their content and their vision for such a long time. And I don't know if you've seen it, but if you follow my Instagram, I posted myself with a Raw Dog Run Club t-shirt a couple weeks ago at the gym. And I just reached out to them. So what I can tell you, don't be scared to try things. Don't be scared to ask people. Don't be scared to approach people. I just text people all the time. If I like people, if I fuck with their vision, if I like their stuff, I just tell them, I text them, I try to connect. Not in like a forcing way, not in like a way that I want to gain something from you, but just in like a way that I'm like, I see you and I see your stuff and I fuck with your stuff and you inspire me. I would love to connect. If not, that's fine. Another story. On my first day in New York, I went to this tourist shop and I bought an ID, like those McLovin IDs. I don't know if you guys know that one. If you've seen Superbad, you know it. And I've bought like the McLovin ID for like $7. A couple hours later at night, I was walking down East Village and I just stopped at the red light. I was on my phone and then I heard some voices and I looked to my right and it was Michael Cera with Kieran Culkin. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? I just bought the McLovin ID. And there is Michael Cera standing right next to me. Of course, I could have been like, yeah, I don't want to bother them, or I'm scared to talk to them. I just wanted to tell him about my experience with the ID. And then I went up in a moment where I was like, I'm not interrupting the conversation, I'm not being rude. I was like, hey, sorry guys, I don't want to bother you, and then I wanted to tell him something, but I saw that he was like, nah, and he said, sorry man, we're just walking. And I was like, that's so fine. I'm so sorry to bother you guys. Have a great night. That was it. That was like a perfect conversation. That was like, it didn't go the way I wanted to. Of course, I didn't get the chance to talk to him, but I respected his space. I respected the situation, and I let it go. So what I'm saying is, don't be afraid to approach people. Don't be afraid to talk to people, to reach out to people. If it doesn't work out, that's fine, but at least you tried. Maybe they're gonna remember you next time. Maybe it wasn't supposed to be. I figured that from reaching out to people, I've gathered some very good connections, friendships, got some very cool work, and great experiences. That's it. And you grow in confidence. Like, I'm not scared to tell people I like their shit. I'm not, and you shouldn't. You should always show love. I've just been talking some nonsense now. I have 1 more week left. I have still a bunch of stuff that I want to do. All in all, my New York experience so far has been crazy. I'm scared of going back home. I really want to stay here. I feel like there's still so much for me to do and see and figure out. I hope I'll be here very soon. I'll try to make this work. This is my dream city. I always wanted to be here. This is nonsense. That's just crazy, man. After being in Brooklyn, I went back to Manhattan, Soho to be exact, and I saw this corner diner, whatever deli that was, earlier that day, and I took a photo and I went back because I wanted to shoot in front of this cool sign. And if you don't want to miss this content, because I got way more and some cool photos that I took, follow me on all my platforms because I'm going to post very soon. It turned out very, very well. So yeah, follow me and see you very soon, guys.